Hello everyone, and welcome to our lesson for today. For today's lesson, we will be looking at the first part of getting to know letters. So let's get started.
Materials.
All you need for our lesson today is just your thinking cap, so let's get our brains ready. There are 2 learning targets for our lesson today. The first target says, I can identify a keyword for the vowel E. And our second target says, I can identify the name and sound for the letters E, J, and Z.
Read aloud.
Today we're going to read a poem called My Camera. I want you to follow along, noticing each word as I read through. Are you ready to follow? I looked in my camera, and what did I see? 2 African animals looking back at me. I looked in my camera, and what did I see? A zebra with a bushy mane and an elephant on the plain. My first thought was, how can they be so tame? Swimming with a jellyfish was not the same. I looked in my camera, and what did I see? Not a jellyfish swimming toward me. The jellyfish sting made me sing. I looked in my camera, and what did I see? Lots of memories flooding back to me. Did you hear any rhyming words in our poem? I did too. I heard the words see and me, main, plain, tame, and same, sting, and sing.
Sounds.
This is a picture of an elephant. The sound that we hear at the beginning of the word elephant is the eh sound. Can you say that sound too? Yes. I wonder if we can think of some more words that make the eh sound in elephant. Can you think of some? I thought of some too. I thought of the word egg, elf, and exit. They all begin with the eh sound, the letter E. This is a picture of a jellyfish. The sound that we hear at the beginning of the word jellyfish is the j sound. Can you say that sound too? J. I wonder if we can think of some words that also make the j sound, just like in jellyfish. Can you think of some more words? Great. I thought of some too. I thought of the words jeep, junk, and jump. They all make the j sound just like in jellyfish. This is a picture of a zebra. The beginning sound that we hear for the word zebra is the z sound, the letter Z. Can you make that sound too? Z. Great. I wonder if we can think of some more words that also begin with the Z sound, just like in the word zebra. Can you think of some more words? Great. I thought of some too. I thought of the word zipper, zigzag, and zero. They all make the Z sound just like in zebra. Nice job thinking. We are going to use the word elephant as the key word to help us remember the sound for the letter E. And we're going to use the word jellyfish to help us remember the sound for the letter J. And we're going to use the keyword zebra to help us remember the sound for the letter Z. Remember, the key words are the keys to unlocking the sounds that we hear. Let's try our letter chant with these sounds. I want you to repeat them after me. We'll start with the letter E first. Ready? E, elephant. J, jellyfish. Z, zebra. Awesome job with your letter sound chant.
Writing.
Remember, every letter has an uppercase and a lowercase. And now it's time to use our arm like a pencil as we practice skywriting these letters. Don't forget to watch me first and then you'll try. We're going to start with the letter E. Taking our finger, starting at the head line and dragging it all the way down to the foot line, then coming back up to the head line and dragging it across just a little bit at the head line, then coming to the belly line, making another line just a little bit, and then coming down to our foot line and making another little line out just a little bit. Now try with me. Starting at the head line, drag it down to the foot line, coming back up to the head line, making another little line at the head line, then coming to the belly line, making another little line at the belly line and stop, and then coming to the foot line and making another little line and stop. Now let's try our lowercase e. Watch first. I'm starting at the belly line. I'm going to make a little line and then curve it around the top, coming around the belly line all the way down to the foot line, coming up just a little bit under our line and stop. Now try with me. Starting at the belly line, make a little line out, come up and around over your line, curving it around like a C, coming down to the foot line and coming up just a little bit. And we've made our lowercase e. Now let's try to make our uppercase J. Watch first. Starting at the head line, dragging my line all the way down to the foot line and curving it up just a little bit. Now try with me. Starting at the head line, dragging our fingers all the way down to the foot line and then curving around up just a little bit. Now let's try lowercase j. Watch first. Starting at the belly line, I'm going to make a line coming down past the foot line to the tail line and then coming back up just a little bit with a little hook, and then I'm going to put a dot right on top of my line. Now try with me. Starting at the belly line, make a little line coming down to the foot line, past the foot line to the tail line, curving up just a little bit, and then coming back up, putting a top dot right above our belly line on that line for the J. Now let's try our last letter. I want you to watch first as we practice the uppercase Z. Starting at the head line, dragging our finger over just a little bit to the right, then coming and slanting down to the left, all the way to the foot line, and then going back to the right on the foot line, making another little line there. Try it with me. Starting at the head line, dragging our finger over to the right, making a little line, and then making a line coming down, slanting to the left, past the belly line, all the way to the foot line, and then dragging our finger back to the right and stopping, making a line. Now let's try lowercase z. Watch first. Starting at the belly line, dragging our finger over to the right and stop just a little bit, then making a slant down to the left, stopping at the foot line, then going back again to the right, making another little line. Now you try. Starting again at the belly line, dragging it over to the right, coming down at a slant to the foot line, and then dragging it back down to the right just a little bit. Wow, we've done a lot of practice skywriting our letters. Next time we'll practice handwriting them.
Closing reflection.
When we see the letter E, how can we remember the sounds it makes? Yes, think about the keyword elephant and think about the first letter in the word elephant and the sound that it makes. How will that help us with reading or writing? Nice work. We've met E, J, and Z. In the next lesson, we'll get to know them even better and learn how to write them with pencil and paper. Thanks for joining me today as we got to meet some new letters and practice skywriting them. I hope you'll come back and I'll see you next time. Bye.